Your workers can handle a tough boss. Your workers can handle a demanding boss. What they struggle with is an unpredictable boss. If you come to work happy and smiling one day, moody and angry the next, you're creating an environment of anxiety, stress, and uncertainty. Every morning your team is wondering, which boss are they getting today? The calm one or the angry one? Will you be friendly or ready to explode? That uncertainty drains their energy before work even begins. Look, you probably have stuff going on at home and you've got all the pressures of running a trades business. But if you let those pressures affect your leadership style, then you're creating a big problem. For example, one day you laugh off a small mistake by a team member. The next day, the exact same mistake gets someone publicly blasted. That inconsistency destroys psychological safety for team members. It's one of the fastest ways to wreck team morale. If your team never knows what your reaction will be, this creates several problems for your business. When your reactions are unpredictable, workers tend to hide their mistakes. Communication levels drop. People stop taking initiative and your team members start to avoid you. For your team members, it becomes all about self-protection instead of performance. People stop focusing on doing great work and start focusing on staying out of trouble. You'll end up with an underground network of whispers about when it's a good time to talk to you, or workers warning each other not to approach you today. When the boss is emotionally inconsistent, the team starts managing the boss's emotions instead of doing their actual job. The worst outcome of an environment like this is that your good workers quietly start to leave. Now, you might think that if your team members had a problem, they'd talk to you about it, but usually they won't. They'll just wind back their efforts and start to disconnect from your business, and then they leave. Your inconsistency creates reduced loyalty, creates a loss of trust. You get people doing the bare minimum and you get high staff turnover. All of that is bad for your business. Your workers don't expect you to be perfect, but they do need you to be consistent. Good leadership requires emotional consistency under pressure. If you recognize any of these traits in yourself, then you have some work to do. Regulating your emotions and aiming for consistency in your leadership style will really benefit your business. The best performing teams always feel safe in their work environment, and that means they're free to communicate openly, to admit mistakes early, and to contribute ideas to improve the business. And they also work harder to achieve the business goals, which is exactly what you want. What do you think? Have you ever worked with a boss like this? Does it fit with your own experience? Let me know in the comments. You probably know someone who could benefit from the ideas in this video, so feel free to share it with them. And if you have a question about managing your team members or any aspect of running a trades or contracting business, send me an email using the link below. Subscribe to the channel and you'll see more of my videos like this. Thanks very much for listening.